Alright, so I haven't made a video in a while, and kind of the reason for that is a few things actually. One big thing was this coronavirus outbreak, this pandemic. I'm trying to protect my son the best I can since he has a heart defect, and he's very reliant on his lungs. And of course, all of you know how the coronavirus works, where it attacks the lungs. But anyway, I haven't been working, and that's not the biggest issue. The issue is a lot of my projects are not at my house. Like, the only thing that you can see at my house is my truck, my wife's car, and my GT, and then my Saturn view up front too. And so that I don't have a garage here, so I can't work here. I do have my own garage, but during the time of when this all started, it was actually very cold, and that garage is not insulated. It has a wood burning stove, but it doesn't heat up very well at all. So anyway, my white car, my turbo hatch that we've been building and we've been working on, is actually at my buddy Zach's garage, and he's been helping me out a lot with that car. And the unfortunate part is the social distancing. We can't work on the same vehicle at once type thing in the same building, since I'm trying to keep I'm trying to do everything I can to protect my son by not getting sick and not carrying anything. So actually, just recently we went to the auto wrecker. We're actually getting some sensors and stuff for the car. So we got like some air temperature sensors, and we got a throttle body and a couple other things that we needed. And it was easy to do that because we were actually outside and we weren't very close to each other, but we were able to go scavenge on that stuff, stay very clean. Everything I did, like all my precautions I could have done, drove there separate vehicles, washed my hands, Lysol wipes, everything. And I don't use cash, so that's easy. And so anyway, we did that, and that was the last time that we actually were together in the same area. So I have been dropping off some stuff for him to do for the vehicle, since my abilities, I don't have the ability to do it, mainly because I don't have either the tools or the knowledge or the space. So Zach has been the biggest help on all the projects I've ever had. Like, he's done all the electrical basically on this car and then some. Paul helped me out a lot with this car as well, with my buddy Levon, who was the original owner of this one. And everybody that has always helped me has been a great help on these. But Zach, with this turbo hatch project, I feel really bad because he's done like 90% of the work so far. I put the bottom end together, and he's been doing like all the fabrication and all that. I'm very thankful for that. Paul has been helping me out with the turbo hatch in every way he could, and I'm also very thankful for that. And so hopefully here soon, with the decline, maybe we can start finally working in the same building, especially by keeping our distance, but keeping our circle close, so that we know who we've been in contact with and everything like that. So hopefully I can start getting some more footage of actually working on the turbo hatch. But another thing that has been a reason why I haven't been uploading much lately, I could have had some videos done, but I actually upgraded GoPros, and I got rid of the silver. I sold it, and when I was borrowing my other buddy's GoPro Hero Black 7, and he also wanted it back, so I didn't have anything to record with for a while until this GoPro came in. And when this GoPro came in, I actually didn't have an SD card because I sold my old one with my old GoPro. It was only a 32 gigabyte. So with the way that the pandemic is now, shipping is actually very, very slow, and especially through Canada Post. And with Canada Post, I ordered a bunch of stuff from Best Buy because I haven't been into like a grocery store or any kind of store at all since I haven't been working, other than if I had to. And anyway, so I ordered a few things off Best Buy, including the GoPro. And a day after I made the order with the GoPro, I ordered SD cards, one for my wife's Nintendo Switch and one for the GoPro. and they're 128 gig. It actually took like another week and a half after I got the GoPro for me to get the SD card, so I kind of just had this brick laying around that I wasn't able to use. Now I can use it, and the nice part is about this is I can finally use my new microphone. Well, not new, but I also have a Rode microphone on this thing, and I wanted it because I wanted it to reduce wind noise when I was vlogging like this, and I'm hoping it's working. This is probably the first time I'm actually going to see one of my videos with this microphone, and that was like the biggest downer about the silvers, because they're not able to be used with an external microphone because the adapter doesn't work with the silver, only the black. So that was the main reason why I wanted a new GoPro. And so now that I got this one, I can make more videos, and I got my SD card so I can make more videos. So those are the main reasons why I haven't been putting out footage lately. And basically everything, we've just been trying to gather parts and material. My ECU came in for the turbo hatch, so that's a thing. And hopefully here we can, like I said, get rolling and just start getting stuff done. So in this video is just an update, and I wanted to make like the first video with my new GoPro, and I also got a suction cup mount for windshields and stuff, because I do plan on getting like racing footage this year if the tracks are open. So far it sounds like the drag strip will be open this year, but I don't know if they might cancel or not, but so far they're saying they're still going to be open this year. I definitely want to get some racing footage. And so anyway, I was itching to use my new GoPro, so I just got a cruising video. I met up with Paul. We've been staying distance as well. We've been trading parts back and forth through doorstep drop-off. And yeah, so we've been on a few cruises, but this cruise I finally had my SD card. And unfortunately it was hailing and raining, because finally the first week of decent weather in spring here in Saskatoon. But I met up with a buddy of mine that I used to go to school with. His name is Ben, and he has this old C10 truck. Last year, it was still a nice truck to this day. Last year it was really nice too, but he actually surprised me this year with seeing it. So you can see that in this video. I'll just roll along the original video. This is just a little intro that I had to record because I forgot I didn't have anything to tie this video onto. But anyway, just a short little cruise, and some footage of my buddy's truck.
My dad had one in his G. I know a guy that has one in his 240 twin turbo.
Beautiful. Where'd you get the turbo head from?
I just had it lying around.
I love the step up. That's like my wife's convertible too. It was just whatever I had laying around. Used piston, all that stuff. Did it? You remember?
I've seen a guy literally take, well, I've got a 500 caddy in mine and I heard a piston. I got a 500 caddy sitting on the ground. All right.
Grab a piston.
Grabs a piston out of the same hole, shoves it in the new one, doesn't check. I don't care if it has the same weight because that one's got a hole burned through it, so it's never going to weigh the same anyway.
that was literally Jazz's car. Well, what happened,
He's
right?
Like, hey, what about the rings? He's like, well, this one's probably had a better life than mine, so.
That's a
Not for the caddies.
Yeah, we got it for his 3-cylinder one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. Yes. I love it.
What?
A barrel manifold.
What's wrong with 2x3 square tubing? It works well.
Dude, that is awesome. Hey, man. That's awesome.
Also, who needs windshield wiper spray? You need water meth instead.
You got meth injection?
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm doing on mine too, is meth injection.
You know, nice little hob switch.
Where'd you get the pump?
The pump?
Yeah.
I had it.
I just have stuff laying around like this.
Literally, I had hordes. Yeah, that pump. You should Google what those are worth.
I know. They're worth a lot.
Those
That's why
pumps are like.
That's.
You want how much?
Yeah, right. You're like, hey, yeah. I might as well burn my wallet.
I've never had that much money in my wallet at one time.
Right? Never will. That's why, you know, it just missed my wallet. Went straight to the pump, right? Paycheck to pump.
Sorry, honey, no food this week.
Yeah. Like, you remember those itchy band noodles we bought last month? Didn't touch? That's all we're having. Conserve it, half a pack a day.
That's the food for the rest of your
your pay period.
month. No, those are
Really?
Those are American racers, buddy.
They're actually so that, like at 1/32.
They are not drag. You need to get drag racing out of your head.
Road
Drag
racing.
racing guys don't just give you their tires, okay? And if they do, I probably don't want them because they're going to be showing corners.
So road racing.
Close.
Circle
Stock
track.
car.
Circle track. I mean, at least they still have tread on them.
Well, the ones that came off from last year.
Awesome.
Also, your water meth must be purple.
Yeah, you know what? Washer fluid.
Exactly. If you go to Princess Auto,
Yeah.
you can get a little pump kit
Really?
with a little sprayer nozzle
Really?
for like $75.
All
I
right.
don't know what they're spraying. The difference is when you get one of these and you have a cheap little shitty thing up next to it, is one turns all this good little liquid into a fog,
Yeah.
and the other one is more like a nice little spray out of like a spray bottle.
Yeah. One is very effective. One sort of works.
Yeah, one works in a pinch.
What pressure do these run at?
The
Pump.
those
Yeah.
anywhere from 100 to 250 psi.
Yeah. And the other one's probably like 30.
It's 75.
75. Well, that's pretty interesting.
Depending on which one you get, though. Obviously.
So, are you only running it off of one bank, or do you have them tied together too for the exhaust?
Oh no, they tie together.
They do. I didn't look closely. I probably out the back side of the barrel.
It's hard to see.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
And how many days did it take for you to put this together? 2 weeks.
2 weeks, and then some neglect for the last 10% that needed doing.
There you go.
And then I finally did the last 10%.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Like adding an air fuel ratio. Yeah, it took about 2 years to collect all the parts.
And then 2 weeks to put it in?
2 weeks later, done deal, except for the air fuel ratio gauge and the boost gauge.
Yeah. Yeah.
For motor mounts, straight up Cadillac on there.
It went kind of too smooth.
Yeah.
As in, you put the caddy in with the motor mounts, and it was, well, if we add a little trick of steel and kind of here and there, okay, yeah, perfect. Do it up, okay. I trust that for now, and then got it running.
I never changed it.
And then triangulated a little bit, just to make sure it wasn't going to go anywhere.
Just put a little gusset on it, or what?
Little. And then when I went to turbo it, both me and the guy that I get to do all my welding went, yeah, that motor might want to torque a bit with some boost.
Yeah.
So we threw a chain at it. Went, well, how the fuck am I going to chain this to the frame? There's a power steering pump in my way. And I'm not going to give that up.
What's power steering?
I've went with that in this turn, and I don't want that again. Armstrong steer.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I mean, when they have it geared right, it's pretty easy. And when there's no weight.
Yeah, sorry, when your car weighs 2,000 pounds. And my
With a minute.
Volkswagens and my Hondas.
The Samurai that I had, there's options that came with power steering.
Yeah.
I think even some of
You can
these.
get them in these with power
Yeah,
steering.
you can
sure.
get these with power
British
steering
cars
too.
got them.
Yeah, it's dumb. In that car, I think it's dumb for power steering.
I don't know, my little Hondas, never needed it. My little...
I remember your CRX.
Yeah. All the CRXs, never had it, never needed it.
Yeah, right? It's just all manual. You can feel the road, which is nice. Is that thing still around?
CRXs, I sold them both.
Yeah. Well, the roll cage one and the blue one?
Yeah. Playing that way.
He doesn't give a shit about it. Look out!
Pretty much.
Oh, I see your wideband and boost gauge. No other gauges? Oh yeah, tons more.
He doesn't give a shit about himself or me. Get the fuck out of me.
Oh, I really love this thing. I've loved it before. I remember this thing last year.
I wouldn't look twice at it.
Real steel too, so when it hits you, it hurts. And I have enough parts that I can do it all again.
It's warming up my legs. Alright, well I think I'm going to continue cruising.
I think I'm gonna head home. There's
Yeah?
no public washrooms around here.
That you know of. Everywhere's a public washroom.
Kind of, sort of, yeah. It'll be
If
my
you're
luck.
brave enough.
It'll be my fucking luck the night the cop rolls by. I'll be out there. Oh, fuck.
Like, okay, at least let me finish before you take me.
I've been straight.
Yeah, it's like, I've been holding this one in for
I was
hours.
in the pool!
Write the ticket. By the time you're done, I'll be done. Alright. I'm going to
Play
continue
the
cruising.
senile old man. That's all.
This isn't... Oh, what?
This is
Just like still midstream turning around. Where am I?
He's got some timers, officer. Sometimes he remembers where he is.
Alright, I'm going to continue cruising. Thanks for showing me underneath the hood.
Yep. As you can see, my step to get into the engine bay. Front bumper. That's covered in a little bit of oil.
That's fine. was a lot of fun meeting up with Paul, just cruising around a little bit. I mean, I know the video isn't too exciting, just cruising around up and down one road. I might get a couple more cruising videos later on around the city during the day or something like that. I want to make use of the new mount that I got for my windshield or wherever I want to put it, and I definitely want to use it in racing aspects too, getting video of other people's vehicles going down the track, getting some racing videos later on, as I said at the beginning of this video. But yeah, so hoping to get more content out soon. That's the main thing I want to start doing too. Want to start working more on more stuff, so that's going to be the hard part now, is just trying to get into working on stuff and getting video of it and getting more content out there for you guys. So please make sure to like, subscribe, comment, let me know what I'm doing, or if I'm doing a good job, what I could change, make my videos any better, more enjoyable to watch, and have yourself a good one. Thanks for watching.